First thing is, I sent an email to Denise earlier with a file called school, I think it's called schoolapp.aia.
Yeah,
and basically, you need to download it onto your PC. And we're then going to import it into this package, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. But here's what the app looks like. It's an updated version of what I'd sent out last week, but it should allow you to develop your app for your school pretty quickly. So first, for a start, this app has 3 screens. This is screen 1. And you can just see the top of an arrow here pointing right. And whenever you click on this arrow, it will take you to screen 2. And I'll just show you what screen 2 looks like. Now I'll go through this in a second. On screen 2, you will see there's a back arrow, a forward arrow, and a home button. The back arrow brings you back to screen 1. The forward arrow brings you to screen 3. And the home button also brings you back to screen 1. So that there is screen 2, and you can go to screen 3, back to screen 1, and this is also back to screen 1. Screen 3 looks like this, and you'll see, and this is the final screen I have put in, but you can put in more if you want. So in the final screen, I've got a back arrow that will take you to screen 2, or a home arrow that will bring you back to screen 1. And I just, well, we'll go back to screen 1, first of all. I have put in here our school app. By the way, if you want to change what our school, the text here, you just go up to screen 1. I'm just going to collapse this. On screen 1, you will see the text down here, title, our school app. So whatever you write in here is what will appear here. So it might be Moville Community College or whatever. This here is the emblem, which you can change to whatever you want. I have Skullwara in at the moment, but it could have been, for example, the Moville one, or whatever image that you want. Get school location, that is the one that will take you to the Google Maps location of your school that we looked at last week. We can have another look at that again if you want. This one here will take you to your website. And I was thinking, and this is completely up to yourselves, you can, this button here could take you to a school promotional video that you could make up and put on YouTube, and put the link for YouTube in the code. And whenever you press this button, some sort of school promotional video will appear. At the bottom, I just have an image that you can put in whatever, maybe the school grounds or whatever, it's up to yourself. And then there's the right arrow. Okay, and I just, while we're here, I'll show you exactly what happens when you click this right arrow. And you see it's called image 3. And if I go to blocks, this is the code. When image 3 is clicked, do open another screen. And because it was a right arrow on screen 1, it should open up screen 2. If I had typed in screen 3 there, it would automatically go up 2 screens. So just to keep it correct, when you click on the image with the arrow on the screen 1, it will open up screen 2. So that's how simple it is to move from one screen to the other. I'll go back to screen 2 here. Now on screen 2, maybe, I don't know if your principals will have time to record a welcome video. They were talking about that for the first years. And you could link that. If you put it on YouTube, you could link this, whenever they click on welcome message from school principal, they'll be directed to a YouTube video welcoming kids. Also, people mentioned doing videos of the school, either by using a drone or walking the corridors with a camera. You could also put that video on YouTube and have, whenever you click this button here, a link to it. And here is one wee thing that it's very important. If you go out and take a video on a camera or a drone, they can be quite large. And if they're too large, App Inventor won't accept them. So, but if you put them on YouTube, there is no problem. You can just go directly to them. They're not contained in the app, so they don't take up that much memory. Again, I have another image here. Screen 2, and can you see left? This is image 2, image 3, and image 4. So if you just remember, image 2 is left, image 3 is home, image 4 is right. And if I go to blocks, the only code I've in there at the moment is that when image 2, which is the left one, you open up screen 1. When image 3, which was the home button, it's also screen 1. And when image 4 is clicked, that's the right-hand side one. And we're in screen 2, so it goes to screen 3. The next one, have a look at screen 3. It's entirely up to yourselves what you want to do. Maybe some interesting facts about the school and contact details for the office or whatever is necessary, and images. But on this app, it's only 2 images, image 2 and image 3. So image 2 should bring us back to screen 2. Because this is screen 3, this one will bring us back to screen 2, and this one will bring us back to screen 1. And if you go to blocks, you'll see there, image 2, you go back to screen 2, but if it's image 3, you go back to screen 1. Okay, somebody has raised their hand there. Do you want to ask a question, is it?
You can just unmute yourself if it's a question.
Or maybe you raised your hand by mistake. I just see it up on the top of the screen here.
Or you can put your wee question in chat if you want, and I can read it out for you.
So I think what we should try to do is to get people to import this into App Inventor. So if you go to the App Inventor website and click on Create Apps and log in with your Gmail, you should end up in MIT App Inventor. Could everybody try that? I know this is going to be quite strange because we don't know exactly what the rest are doing, but if I could get some feedback on any problems that you have getting into MIT App Inventor, first of all. Anybody having any problems getting in?
Skullwara has just says, has this one downloaded onto the computer? And then somebody else had said they're a wee bit lost, Martin. So, the Onion, which part are you a bit, do you want to go over it again, or?
No, I just don't know how to download the file. I'm a bit stuck on that. It won't let me download it, so.
It won't let you download it?
No.
Well, as you see, I'll just go to my sent items here. This is the one I sent to. Is this the actual file that you received?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you here on this Outlook here? I just click on this download button. Is there something on yours, or can you share the screen and see if we can overcome that problem maybe, or what, when you click on the app, what does it say?
It just says you can't download it or something. I don't really know.
It won't download?
Yeah.
Is there a download button?
Yeah. I'll try it again.
And is it to your Gmail address, is it?
Yeah, it's through my school one, Gmail.
Is anybody else having that problem?
Do you need a special software to download that, Martin?
No,
or
no,
does
you
it
should be just,
come-
it's just like being sent a Word document, or
Okay.
you just download it. The only way you can open it is with the MIT App Inventor, but you should be able to download it okay. Have you got it? Sorry, what's your first name?
Finan.
Finan. Have you got another email address that I could forward it to? See if you can
Yeah, I'll get it now.
Okay. What about the rest? Is everybody else able to download it?
What do we see? The message that comes up says that the file does not have an app associated with it, but if you go into the MIT app, it will be there in your downloads. So I think that's an answer for you, maybe.
Yeah, it might be, Finan, it might be in your downloads. Can you see it? No? In the downloads folder?
If you're in the MIT app.
I can see it in downloads folder. But
all right, okay, that's fine. If it's in your downloads folder, that's fine.
Okay.
Right, I'll just now show everybody how to take it into the, don't do what I'm doing at the moment, by the way, I'm just getting it set up. Okay, so what you do is, if you have your file downloaded, go to My Projects and go import project.aia from my computer. Choose File. Now mine's is actually on the desktop. Yours may be in Downloads. Mine's is actually maybe on Downloads. Sorry, mine's is in Downloads as well. You can see it there. So you just click on it and go Open and go OK. My computer is messed up, and there is the image coming in. Can anybody is everybody able to get that coming up on the screen? So My
Someone that
Projects.
says we can't seem to get into the Create app. Evine, is it? Sorry, maybe I'm saying that wrong.
What do you see? I'll just close mine down a sec. When you get to this page, who's having the problem? Evine, is it?
Evine, yeah.
When you go Create Apps, you click on Create Apps, it'll ask you for your email address. Now mine is, I'm already logged in, but for example, I'll just
Wait, sorry, can you say that again?
yeah, you can.
Okay.
Can you
So
log in?
when you click on Create Apps, what do you do then?
What is it? What's it asking you? Is it asking
Oh, wait,
you
hold
for
on. It's making me put in my email. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. Is it letting you in?
Yeah, 1 second. It's just loading here.
Yeah, take your time, no panic.
Sorry. Let's come off again. Okay, yeah, I'm in terms of service, so I accept.
Yeah, oh yeah, accept, yeah. It's
Okay.
down at the very bottom, I think. And you only have to do that the first time.
Okay. So get started with some tutorials. No, close.
No, just if you go up to, can you see my screen? Go to my
Start new
projects.
project.
No, the one below it, import project.aia from my computer. Choose the file, and that'll be the file that you downloaded from the email today. So it's probably in your downloads.
Okay.
Can you see it?
No, it's not in my downloads, but maybe I didn't download it yet.
Right. If you download it, see, the thing is, this is the initial getting started, and after you get over this hurdle, it's just unusual to have to do it online. But if you download that file and you select it and go open, it should appear. I'll not go through it again because I've already got it.
Benyon just says that he's having problems linking the download into the app also.
What is happening?
He's just having problems linking the download into app. Is that right?
Has he got the file downloaded?
That's it. It won't come up. I'm keep on trying to open it, but I won't come into the app.
What's it saying? Is it giving an error? Or?
It says error, just error, and then nothing else.
So are you going my projects, import?
Yeah, I'm doing all that.
Is anybody else having that problem? Avine, have you been able to get it into your App Inventor? Has anybody been able to import it into MIT App Inventor?
Yeah, I've got it done.
That's Sue, yeah.
I was able to do it on my computer. This is Nikki under Rosalind's name. So.
So have you helped Evie then, Nikki, as well? She said you were going to give her a wee.
They're in the computer room, so we're sort of plotting between the two.
Perfect.
So they've got the email now, so hopefully they'll be able to download it.
Okay.
So the only other one was
Finnan, was it yourself that was having trouble there?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you delete that file from downloads and try and download it from the email again and try it?
Yeah, I'll try that.
So would everybody else have it up on the screen at the moment? Geraldine, have you tried it?
I haven't tried it. I've been one of the bold students.
So somebody from Skullwara has it up on the screen and the other person is in a different
Sue
room.
has also got it. she said.
Right, okay.
Has Emily and Dara and Aideen, are they okay?
They're probably on mute, are they?
Yeah, they are. They're mute. Yeah.
Here, Martin, I got it now. It just came up.
Oh, brilliant, good
I
stuff.
asked you.
Yeah, Aideen
And
said she got it, and Evie says they're getting sorted there now too. So, hopefully,
oh, brilliant.
yeah. And Dara said too.
Because the rest is yeah.
So they all have
This-
it there now, Martin, for you.
Oh, that's great. These things always happen, by the way, and likely to happen more on Zoom than they are in the lab. And believe me, they happen in the lab. So, okay, so well, we just is everybody now? Here's the next thing. Has everybody got an Android device beside them?
Yeah.
What about the rest?
I have an iPhone, so sorry.
Yeah.
No, anybody else got an Android device? Because you can put this app.
Yeah, I
straight.
think everybody has said yeah here now. You know.
Okay, okay.
Martin,
Sorry, I can't
for
see.
myself. Yeah.
I
Can
can't
you-
see chat for some
Okay,
reason.
right. It's just popping up here in front of me. So.
All right. Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. Right. And is the Android? Well, there's two ways we can do this here. Is the Android device connected to the same network as the computer? Is your laptop connected to Wi-Fi in the school, for example, or wherever you are?
I'm on two different networks, so my Android's on a different network to the other. But the Avine, I think, might be on the same network but they have different devices.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if you want the app to appear on your Android device as you're working on the screen of the computer, you have to connect them both to the same network, right? So, and so if your Android device, there's two ways around this. If your Android device is connected to the same network, you can go to you can go here to Connect AI Companion, and this code appears on the screen. You go to your Android device and you open up the app that you downloaded called MIT AI2 Companion and go scan QR code. And I'll just show you what happens. When you do that, I am just opening up my Android device at the moment. I've clicked on the app on it, and I have clicked scan QR code. I point my tablet at the PC screen, and you should see here the progress taking place. And eventually it'll appear on my tablet. Now my bandwidth's a bit low today, but I'll just turn on my screen for a second to see if you can see. Can you see the tablets on?
Yeah, I can,
Yeah.
Martin. Yeah.
And I'll just show you quickly. There's the right arrow bringing you to the second page, to the third page, and the home button back to the. Okay, that's just to show you that's the actual that's the process there of getting it onto your device.
Okay.
Now, there may be an issue that you're not on the right network, and if that's the case, there's another option. By the way, has anybody been able to get it onto their tablet using that method?
Sue has,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Here's the alternative method, and this is where you install the app directly onto your tablet. If we use this one here, Connect AI Companion, it's for testing, and when you make changes on the screen, they appear on the app. But if you're having a problem doing that, you can go Build and provide QR code for .apk.
Hi, Martin. Just a quick question. Denise here. Sorry, I'm late to join you. So I was on another Zoom session with young people in cookery. But I had a query from one of the students working on the apps in between times about the ability to scroll down rather than to arrow right. Is that an option?
There is. I set it up. You can actually swipe the screen and all, but
Okay.
it's a bit more complicated, and I didn't want to complicate things initially.
Right. That's fine. That's fine.
All that's possible.
Martin, there's another wee question there from Evie again. She says it won't let them scan on the computer. So I take it it's the code, is it, Evie?
Yeah, that's probably because it was the network issue. But if you do this Build QR code APK and you get it on the screen and you scan it this time, you should be able to download it onto your tablet. So using this method here, what we're actually doing is we're installing the app onto your tablet, and you will probably get something up on your tablet that says, do you want to download the school app? And I'm going to go download, yes. It may ask you that it may tell you that your tablet will not allow apps from unknown sources. And it will ask you to go to settings to remove that. I don't know if anybody has seen that, but I'll just show you. I'll just install the app here. Takes a little while. It says app installed. Is my video on at the moment?
It is, yeah, Martin.
So I just go, I can open up the app, and the app is now permanently on this tablet. And again, you can see, go right, go back, so on, and home. Could I get an update on the progress of that one? That's the second way of doing it. The first one was Connect AI Companion. That's when both devices are on the same network. If you want to permanently install the app, you go Build, provide QR code for .apk, and then you scan this QR code with the app you downloaded for your tablet previously.
And Martin, does that update as you're building it on the computer, or do you have to refresh every time?
No, well, the thing is, right, the best way to do it is get both devices on the same network, which is, and that means when you do changes on your app, it appears straight away on your, when you do changes on the computer, it appears straight away on the tablet.
Okay.
Yeah. If you go to Build, this one here, you're permanently installing the app. And if you make any changes to your code or your app on this computer, you have to reinstall it to see if it works.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yep, thank you.
No problem. So any feedback? has anybody's tablet asked them or phone asked them to allow app installations from unknown sources?
Evie, did you get sorted there?
Probably on mute, maybe.
Yeah. Probably should unmute everybody, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
It's nicer when everybody can talk back.
Anybody can jump in at any stage. There's no. Once you overcome this obstacle, the rest is just then the changing the design of your app and reinstalling it or so on. Has anybody got the app on their device at the moment through either method?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any no's? Finnan, was that you yourself?
No, I've got it here. I got it through. I'm downloading it from last week.
Okay. Somebody said they had it.
Yeah, I have it just through. I got it through the. I just typed in the code rather than scanning the code.
All right. Okay. Yeah. You have that option. You can when you get the actual either method, it'll give you that, or you can type in. It's up to yourself. So, Sue, what way did you do it? Did you do it via AI Companion, or did you go build? So maybe we could get an update on how everybody is, who has and who hasn't got it on their device, please, if possible.
Yeah, well, Skullwara, they said they've got it. It's all good there. They're using.
Oh, no, sorry.
Is that right?
Geraldine, sorry. I was able to install it from the computer, but not onto my Android device. It wouldn't allow me to use it, and I went into settings, and it came back and it said that I think it says the Play Store doesn't allow this type of app, so it didn't install it.
You must have extra security on that tablet app. Did you go to settings and I'll click on allow apps from?
Yeah.
That's strange.
It's on the phone now. It's not.
Oh,
but it worked on the computer, no bother.
It shouldn't matter if it's a phone or a tablet as long as it's Android device. And if you allow apps from unknown sources, what's the actual text that's coming up?
I'm going to try it again now.
No, take it. Problem.
Download. This type of file can harm your device. Do you want to keep School App 1 anyway?
Yeah, go OK.
And then I OK that. And then when I click to open, do you want to install this application? So click install.
Yeah.
And it's blocked by Play Protect. Play Protect doesn't recognize this app's developer. Apps from unknown developers can sometimes be unsafe. Oh, it's just install anyway.
Install anyway, great.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
That's good, Nicky. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, perfect. I'm here now.
So, has anybody else not got it on their device? All good?
Must be all good,
yeah.
Martin.
Yeah. Okay, so what you could do is now, just to check and to go through that process a couple of times. If you've connected via AI Companion, you could see your changes appear immediately on your app. If you are connected through the build, which I think Skullwara just did there, you can make your changes and then reinstall it again. So for example, if everybody wants to just go to the green button and put in the name of their school, so say for example, get Moville school location. So for example, you click on the button here, you go over to the far side, and the text you put in here. And if Buncrana and Karen, whoever's involved, do the same thing, you should see that bit of text appearing there. And then you can do a quick test to see if this worked by going build, provide QR code. Now, if you're going down this method here of reprogramming or installing the app each time, it's better to make more changes than one. But just for this here, we'll just change this button, and then you can make as many changes as you want then, as long as we know what the process is. So whenever the QR code comes up again, you scan it or type in, or this one here is scan. I'm going to install it on my tablet again. And I go open, install, take maybe half a minute here. This tablet's quite old, so yours will probably do it a lot quicker. I'll just go open. And can you see here, it's the same app, except it's now got get Moville school location.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of things. You can change the text for the school website. Well, you won't have the YouTube video for this here, but you can try and change your image. If you want to change the image, all you do is you click on the image, go over to picture, and you'll see I have loads of images uploaded already, but I'll just give you, I'll take in the initial development one, go OK. So that will appear there. So if you download an image, if you download an image from the internet, you can actually go to upload file, choose file, go to wherever in your computer it is and select it, and that image will appear in here. Visit school website, you can play around with the colors of the buttons, you can change the font size, you can make it italic and whatever. If you want to go to screen 2, you just go over here down to screen 2, and then you can make whatever edits are necessary. But this one here is just a welcome message from the principal. That could be a button that would take you to the internet. It's up to you. But if we just get this screen 1 sorted, get Moville school location, visit school website. By the way, if you look at visit school website here, if I click on it, can you see it's telling me that visit school website is web button 1? You see that it actually, this comes up as location. This one is web button 1. So just remember web button 1. And if we go to blocks and see when web button 1 is clicked, this will take us to the buncranagaa.ie website. So what you need to click in or to type in there is the web address of your school. And when you do that and reinstall your app, it should take you, your tablet should pull up the school website. Do you want to try that? See if it works. Let's see what the skullwara.ie is. No, that's a different Skullwara, you see. Buncrana, Skullwara, you see. So you just copy that and go to blocks and paste it in there. Or if it's Mobile Community College, let's see. You would just copy that and put it, oops. In there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
When you do that, you might want to try it out and go to build and get a new QR code and install it on your phone and see, does it take you to that website whenever you do it? How many schools do we have on here at the moment? Is it 2 or 3?
I think it's 2, and I had a CCS. It's just the timing is not working. One of the young people doing it is working, and John Collins was going to join us, and he has another Zoom today as well. So they're kind
That's
of
no
watching
problem.
back the video, Martin.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is that all right?
Hopefully I won't put them off too much. So if we could just get, well, I know it takes a little bit of time for this, but if we get some feedback, if anybody is able to get their website up by pressing the button on their app.
Yeah, I got it. This is Sue from Avola. I got it to work.
Yeah, same.
Great. Now, you'll have this video, so I'll just do the Google Maps one for you. I've got Get Mobile School Location here. If I click on that, you'll see what's highlighted up on this here is location. If I go to Get Mobile School Location, location appears here. And if I go into blocks and I see when location is clicked, I want to go to buncranagaa on Google Maps. So here's how you would get the link. You would go to Google Maps. Let's try Mobile Community College and see, does it, oh yeah, comes up, all right, temporarily closed. So you go up to the URL here, select it all, right click, copy, go back to your app, and in here, just replace that all with what you just copied. And when that happens, when you download your new app again, when you click this button, it should automatically pull up the Moville location. I'll try it here on my device. I'll just turn on my screen again so you can see this. So if I click on Get Moville School Location, it's pulling up Google Maps. And I don't know if you can see there, Moville appears with the dot on the location of the school.
Yeah.
And it allows you to share and all that sort of stuff. And if I go back and click Visit School Website, Moville ECC or movillecc.ie comes up. How are we getting on with that? I know this went through that pretty quickly, but those two there will pull up Google Maps, pull up your school website. And the bottom one, well, first of all, we'll just wait a sec. Were you able to get up the school website and or Google Maps when you press the buttons?
Yeah.
Great.
Martin, just a question there. Sorry.
No problem.
Where do you see your button, and then you have your location button and your web button? Where do you get them? The location button.
Yeah. Well, say for example, we wanted to add another button into this. You go over.
Yeah.
On the left-hand side, you'll see user interface. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll just go to screen 2. We'll go to screen 2, and I'll add in a button. So I'll just drag it over, and there it appears. And over here on the right-hand side, you can make the width of it 100% of your app if you wanted to. You can change the text for it. Yeah, you can make it bold. You can change the size of it. You can change the background color. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then if after all of that you don't want it, you can go up and here I click on it and see it's button 2 here. I can go click on button 2 and delete, and there it was, gone again. So
but how do you make that button? Say you wanted to make that a location button or a...
Right, well that's very good, very good question. It's actually the next thing is coming to is go back to screen 1. Okay, so on screen 1, can you see here? We'll do the website one first. This is Visit School Website button. Can you see it's web button 1 here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to blocks, and I'll just pull this over for a second. Down on the left-hand side, you will see web button 1. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
When you click on that there, it gives you loads of options. And the one that I drag in is when web button is clicked. So I'll just drag it in anyway. I'll have 2 now, and it'll tell me, oh, there's a problem. You only can have 1. So I'll just bin the one that was originally there. So this is when this button is clicked, it is going to do various things. And I'll just, the important one here is for the web is these 2 bottom ones. Can you see set and call?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go and you look for Web Activity Starter over here on the left-hand side. And it gives you loads of possibilities. And you select the one, Set Web Activity Starter to Data URI. So let's see, set, you see it there?
Yeah.
And I can just drag it in here. I'll move this over. Right? And then you have to put in the web address, and to do that you need to click for, get the what's in inverted commas, and in there you type the web address. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Yeah.
Now all of that is on the first screen, so if you want to do something on the second screen, you just repeat it on the second screen code. I'll just show you here shortly. Oh, by the way, as well, do you notice that for all these clicks, I have put in call text to speak message, and I kept it blank. And what that means is, if you type in, for example, if you click on the location button and you want your device to say, just a moment, I am going to Google Maps, you would just type it in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when you click the Movil
Yeah.
Get Location button, whatever you type in there is going to appear, or your device is going to talk to you and tell you that. Now, some people find that annoying. Some people like it. It's up to yourself. And by the way, one word warning: you have to spell it phonetically, because, for example, in Dumfries here, it's DRUMFRIES, which phonetically is Dumfries. So if I want my tablet to say Dumfries to me, I have to type in DRUMFREECE. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And if you type in supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, it does pronounce it exactly. You could try it out. But it's a bit of fun as well, and you can add in some nice some nice stuff. But basically, all the web activity and location is done on, this is screen 1 blocks. If you wanted to do the same thing on screen 2, you would have to add in this on screen 2.
And Martin, is there an easy way of just copy paste all of that rather than one screen to the other? No, I'm just being the lazy one.
No, that's a good question. I haven't actually done it. I'll try it here. You can right click on something and duplicate, but I don't think I can drag this
move that to another screen. Yeah.
No. Unfortunately, it may be possible, but I don't know.
No, that's fine. Yep.
I'm just going to bin it anyway. So, and by the way, if you ever see, I'll just do that again. If you ever see these red X's, you know you have an error. And sometimes it's mainly because you're duplicating or two buttons doing this, or one button having web button click twice, appearing twice. So, but it only should be doing one thing when the button is clicked.
Okay.
So, what I think as well, the skill promotional video and a message from the principal. I don't know. You might want to see if you can get a video from the principal.
It'd be great to get a video from the principal or from a year head, or the first year head.
Yeah.
Or, it adds to the
like a welcome message. And Denise, you were saying some people might be interested if they had a drone to take an image of the school from above. They could put that up, and that could be the school tour, or somebody just walking through the corridors. Put it up on YouTube and link it. But if you concentrate on page 1 and get that to your liking. By the way, as I was saying to Geraldine earlier, my design here is pretty boring. You could change this all and have nice buttons. You can put pictures in the buttons. You can do various things. And again, looking at the tutorial videos might give you some ideas as well on how to go forward. But basically, after today and before next week, if you had your first page complete, obviously you may not have the school promotional video, but you could have a video of some video on YouTube that's appropriate to the area you live in or something. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good.
It's all up to your it's really down to your imagination and what you want to do with it. Like I say, mine's is button there. You could have it oval shaped, and icons 8 and all that sort of stuff are great for dragging in your own images. Remember as well, that button location, you can have an image in the background, so you can import an image that sits in beside the text. It's up to yourself. Icons 8 or unsplash.com is probably, I think I mentioned them last week.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that was what planned for today, and it looks as if everybody's at least got something on their phone they can play around with it and see what happens. I wasn't expecting that everybody get that sorted. That's great.
Any questions at this point for Martin? Are you all happy enough?
I think happy enough.
Great.
And anybody, if you have any queries during the week, email me, and rather than spending time, if you something you can't get sorted, let us know.